back to the GST story, since it's such an important story with less than 10 days remaining for it to, kick off, as it were. The Japanese government has diplomatically raised concerns over the higher GST rate on hybrid vehicles. Remember, hybrid vehicles are being taxed at 28% under GST, while electric vehicles are taxed at only 12%. Ronojoy Banerjee, who got the scoop from the diplomatic circles, filed this report earlier.
With less than 10 days remaining for GST to become a reality, the Japanese government has diplomatically now raised concerns over the highest GST rates on hybrid vehicles. Remember, hybrid vehicles are taxed at 28% plus a 15% cess on that, especially when it comes to the larger vehicles and the GST, whereas electric vehicles are taxed at only 12%, and we understand that has led to a diplomatic kerfuffle between India and Japan. What we are picking up from sources is that the government, the Japanese government, through their ambassador in India, the Japanese ambassador Kenji Hiramatsu, he's written a letter to the Finance Minister Arun Jaitley. He's also written and raised this matter with the Ministry of External Affairs. And why is Japan so concerned? It's because companies like Suzuki, Toyota, they've been looking for quite some time to bring in the money and invest in hybrid technology. In fact, very recently, a couple of months ago, Suzuki, along with Denso, announced a setting up of a lithium-ion battery plant where the initial investment alone is going to be to the tune of $200 million. Now, what's interesting is it's not just the Japanese ambassador in India, it's also the Indian ambassador in Japan, in Tokyo, who's had to meet with Japanese industry there, and they have the Japanese industry body, which is almost like the equivalent of the CII in India. They've raised concerns with the Indian ambassadors there, saying that, Japanese automakers have been planning investments for quite some time. And this disparity, 12% for electric and 28% plus cess on hybrid, whereas hybrid vehicles, remember, are also electric. It's just that they have an electric battery. When the electric battery runs out, then the IC engine takes over, and when the IC engine takes over, it also simultaneously charges the electric battery. So therefore, they don't understand why this sort of discrimination. They want parity between electric vehicles and hybrid.
Oh, absolutely.
And on this issue, I'm on